decided to do a hair tutorial on this crown braid, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I saw it all over the runways for spring, and I was just so excited for spring to come because I was going to do that crown braid and just rock it out, and I have been really enjoying it. So it's actually a lot simpler to do than it looks. When I first saw it, I was like, I can't do that, and then I tried it and I was like, wow, I can do that. So I want to show you guys how you can do it so you can do it and then be like, wow, I can do that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I love that this look doesn't use any heat, but you guys know that I heat style my hair almost every day. So to help combat that damage, I've been using the Clear Scalp and Hair Active Damage Resist shampoo and conditioner, and this actually reverses 100% of visible damage, and it also makes my hair look really shiny, so I love this. And I didn't wash my hair with this today. I washed it yesterday because you guys know that I like to do braids on 1 or 2 day old hair because it just kind of helps everything hold and stay together a little better, and quite frankly, I'm a little lazy. I want the braid that I'm doing today to be a little bit messy and kind of undone, so I'm taking the Tresemme Perfectly Undone Sea Salt Spray, and when I spray this on dry hair, I feel like it just adds some messy texture. So I'm just spraying this all over my hair, and then I'm kind of going to scrunch it up, the hair that I'm not like eating. Okay, so I'm just gonna scrunch it up like this. So now we are going to get into the braid, and there are so many different ways you can do a crown braid. I find that when you take one braid across your entire head, it's just a little bit hard to do like yourself on the top and the back, and I just find that it's more difficult than the way that I'm going to show you how to do. So you just want to go ahead and brush this back section of hair back and then split your hair into 2. So this side we are going to be braiding back, and this side we're going to braid up. I'm just going to brush this out so that there aren't any knots or tangles. Now I'm going to do a Dutch braid, which is pretty much a French braid, but instead of taking each strand over and putting it in the middle, you're going to take it under. So I'm going to take this first little section right here, divide it into 3, and go under, under. So that is your first stitch. Then with this piece, I'm just going to pick up some of this hair like you would if you were doing a French braid and take it under the center. And I'm gonna grab it, kind of pull down so none of the hair is tangled up. And I like to keep my hands kind of close to where the braid is happening because that helps keep it tight. Now for this one, I'm going to take some of the hair and again, go under. So like I said, it's just like a French braid, but instead of going over, you're going under, and I'm just going to repeat this down this entire side of my head. When you get to the bottom, you just want to go ahead and braid it all the way down. You just want to secure it either with a hair elastic or just a little butterfly clip for now. And we are going to move on to this next side of our head. So this back piece we're going to split into 3 sections and start braiding. It's the same steps that you're doing on the other side, but this time it is just going up your head. So now when you get to the end, you want to go ahead and position this on your head around the front, and you want to make sure that you take it behind this Dutch braid and bobby pin it into place. Now we're going to take this side, and I'm just going to take my little clip out. You can keep an elastic in if that's what you were using, but I wasn't. So I'm going to tuck the tail of this up under this side and kind of bobby pin that also. And I want mine to be a little bit messy, so I'm just going to pull kind of some of these back sections up. I really don't want it to be perfect, but if you have any of these little ends that pop out, those you can bobby pin. And then the last thing you want to do is kind of tug your braid apart a little bit. You want to be careful that it doesn't all fall out, but you also don't want it to be super tight. So I'm just kind of doing it at random sections so that it looks a little bit messier. It's not super specific which ones I'm pulling on. And then when you are happy with where everything is, you want to go ahead and use a hairspray to set it in place and hold it all day. I am using the Tresemme Platinum Strength Fortified Hold Hairspray, and I am really just going everywhere, and this hairspray means my braid is not going anywhere. Alright guys, so that is how I do my crown braid. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you are subscribed for any of my upcoming videos, and thumbs up if you want to try this hairstyle out. And I love all of you very much, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!